Everything was normal here in the city until the day the military arrived here and they landed the helicopter, and right after that the soldier got out. At that time I didn't know it yet, but they were going to change the city forever. This soldier took this device to say something, and everyone ended up leaving their houses to hear what he had to say. He said, "From now on, you will live in specific colors, and if you disobey, you will be punished." People like my friend ended up getting confused. Then the soldier ended up coming here. He said, "You must have a red car, a red house, and a red avatar." And since then, a few days have passed, and we didn't obey what they asked. And so far, nothing major has happened in the city. Now this friend of mine just arrived here. He said, "I didn't change anything to red, and nothing happened." This is a sign that these soldiers don't have the power to force us to change the color of our house. My house will stay the way it is, and my car will also stay the way it is. But they placed these radars at all the exits of Brookhaven. On top of that, now there's this border. Why do you think there's this border right here? He's looking here, and apparently he doesn't know. But now he's going back home. But Bob's cousin is going to change the color of his truck. Dude, you can't obey what the soldiers are asking. Even Big is coming here running. He's going to stop Bob's cousin from doing this. Okay, I'm going to get my car because I want to get there and hear their conversation. I want to know what happens if you obey what the soldiers ask you to do. So I'm getting here now. He said, "It's obvious that I must obey them, otherwise I won't be able to leave the city anymore." Wait, so that means we can't leave the city anymore? Man, it's not possible that we can't leave here anymore. That doesn't even make sense. But he's looking here, and unfortunately, he agreed. This can't be true. Even my friend is really scared. Man, let's do a test. I'm going to take my car and leave the border. That's the only way to know if what he's saying is true. So he came back here in my car, and we're going to leave because I'm sure this is a lie. There's no way something like this can happen. Look, soldier, I just want to leave here because I want to go to the snowy mountain. Then he came closer, and he took out a paper, and he said, "You are not red, so you are forbidden to leave the city." Look, this is a really funny joke, but I'm going to leave through this other border. But it looks like he left. Are you serious that you don't want to come here? He really doesn't want to come here. He's so scared that he went back to his house. I'm coming up here, and nothing is happening here. Wait, but the soldier arrived here, and he got out of his car holding this weapon. I don't understand why you're doing this. Now I put my hands up. I have a good explanation for coming here. I'm coming to the clothing store to change my avatar to red because I don't have red shirts. Seriously, I swear I'm telling the truth. Then he finally lowered that item. He said, "I will let everyone go to the clothing store tomorrow. For now, go back home." Okay, that's fine. I'm going back home, but I will change everything to red exactly the way you asked. Now I'm coming back here to the border. I really can't leave here because every time I try to leave, the soldier ends up arriving and doesn't let me leave the city. I can't believe I can't leave anymore. All of this because these soldiers banned it. Now he just arrived here and finally opened this border. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm going to leave my car right here, and I really can't leave the city. There's no way to leave the city, exactly because of these radars. It's simply impossible to get out of here. This doesn't even make sense. Why do these soldiers want us to stay trapped here? Now it's night. This friend of mine is going to change the color of his car. I don't understand why some people receive the color red and other people receive the color blue. But for now I'm happy, because the only thing I lose is the right to leave the city. My house and my car are not destroyed, which is already a big improvement. But now I'm watching TV, and I want to see what this journalist is going to say today. He said, starting tomorrow, anyone who doesn't obey the rules will be left without electricity and water in their house. It's very bizarre everything this guy is saying. I really hope all of this is a lie. But now I'm just sleeping here. Now it's another day, and there are already people here in line waiting for this door to open, so they can finally go into the clothing store. Of course I'm going to have to go too. So now I'm going down here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to obey everything they ask, because I don't want to be without water, and I also don't want to be without electricity. Seriously, this is essential to me. So now I'm getting here in front. I'm going to have to stay here in line. I want to know what time this door opens. It looks like it's opening now. He just opened the border, and everyone is coming down here. Okay, I'm going to go too. Wait, but where's my friend? He lives in this house, but he didn't come here. I'm coming here to get him. Big, you have to come here now. So he finally came here. I think he doesn't even know what's going on. We can officially go to the clothing store. So let's go change our avatar to red. That's the best thing we can do. He said, "I think it's better if we turn into Santa Claus." I think that's a very good idea, because that way we'll save time to do other important things, like changing my house to red, or even my car to red, because otherwise I won't have electricity. And it looks like he agreed with me. Man, so let's go. Let's go with your car, because it's already red, which is exactly the color they asked for. So he's coming here to the front, and it's really bizarre what's happening to the city. He's parking right here. I don't know when my friend learned how to drive well. Somehow he parked really well. So now we're coming here to the clothing store. Wait, but there's a line here. Are we seriously going to have to wait in this line while Bob is changing his avatar? Man, he's taking way too long. I'm coming here to the window to talk to him. Dude, you need to finish this already. So he's looking here. He said, "I'll take as long as I want." Okay, Bob is simply bizarre. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm still here in line. This time we're waiting for Bob's cousin to finish his avatar. Man, I can't stand waiting in this line anymore. He's looking here. He said, "We should go to the mall." Yes, you're right. Let's go. But let me drive the car this time. Man, I'm finally driving outside the neighborhood, and now we're coming up here. I want to come back to this mountain someday, but for now we can't do that because we're being monitored, and it looks like there are soldiers even at the mall. I can't believe this. Man, I hate these soldiers because everything they're doing to the city is just scary. And now we're both coming in here, and my friend is going to go up these stairs, and it looks like there's a clothing store right here. And there's also a guard here. I'm finally getting here too. I'm here in line, and the guard moved aside so my friend could go in. And now the guard came back to the door. I'll come back here. Now I'm going to talk to the soldier. I want to learn a little more about this city. Man, tell me why you're doing this. But he stood up, and it looks like he's not very happy. He said, don't talk to us about this. If you talk again, you will be punished. Seriously, my intention was not to make you angry, but I will never talk about this again, even though these rules are absurd. And now the soldier just left here. Really, he got very angry. Everything the soldier did simply makes no sense. I don't know how he wants me to believe that all of this makes sense. Seriously, nothing that's happening in this city makes sense. But now it looks like my friend is calling me because there's no one else inside anymore. So now I'm finally getting here. Man, let me come inside. Seriously, I need to change my avatar. It looks like he didn't let me go here. Wait, I'm looking at this, and there's someone in here. She's changing her avatar to red. Man, I can't stand waiting anymore. And you really became Santa Claus. I think this is the easiest red avatar to make. Man, is it okay if I copy you? I also want to become Santa Claus, because that way I'll easily beat the challenge, and he doesn't want me to do that. Are you serious that you didn't let me make this avatar? This friend of mine is acting really weird. He doesn't want me to make the Christmas avatar, but I don't care, because I really need to win the challenge. Now she's finally leaving, and I'll be able to go inside. Okay, I'm coming here now, and now I'm changing my avatar to red. Okay, I'm like this now. I simply won the challenge. Even the store owner is looking at me. He said, that's a smart way to beat the challenge. Now I'm finally leaving here, and my friend is talking to that girl, but he realized that I have the same avatar as him, and now he got really scared. Man, it's just an avatar. There's no problem with me copying you. Even she got scared. She said, he's not really your friend. Man, like I said, it's just an avatar. There's no problem with me copying you, but he really got angry. He said, don't call me your friend anymore. You can't be serious, right? But now he just left here. I can't believe he's doing this, and he just left me here at the mall. How am I going to get back home? Seriously, there's no way to get back home, and it seems like a lot of people saw this. Seriously, was it you who caused all of this? Now another person is coming down here, and he's the first blue one we found. I'm coming here to check this out. You're just like Bob's cousin. Bob's cousin also got the color blue. He said, I'm loving the new system of the city. This way I can get things without working. You must be the only one who likes this. Now it's getting dark, and I'm waiting for my taxi to arrive here, and there's this guy training up there. I must be the only person who's worried about all the things that are happening in this city. I don't think it's fair that we have to change the colors of our houses, and also our cars, to the colors the soldiers want. I want to choose my own colors. Finally, my taxi arrived. Look, thank you so much for coming. I thought nobody was going to pick me up, but look, I want to go back home, which is in that weird neighborhood, and now he's coming here. Now he's taking me back to the city at an incredible speed. Seriously, you're really fast. Wait, but what is this over here on the side of the city? There's a guy asking for money, and I need you to stop the car. So he stopped the car right here. Look, thank you very much. I'm going to donate some money to this guy. He even came closer. I'm going to give you some money. Let me ask you something. Didn't the soldiers bother you because you're not following their rules? He said, they told me I'll be punished tomorrow, but I don't even know why I'm going to be punished. Man, you have to change your avatar now, because if you don't obey them, they can simply arrest you. After all, there's literally a maximum security prison here. Seriously, don't challenge them, because the soldiers will always win. But now you can take this money, and even he was very happy. But now I came back here in the taxi, and now we're going back to the city. Finally, the taxi brought me back to the city after my friend simply abandoned me. What he did was bizarre, but you can leave me here, and thank you very much for everything. But now I'm going back home. This guy helped me a lot, and it looks like he just left. But now it's another day, and I'm going to change the color of my car, and also the color of my house. I really have very little time to do this before the electricity in my house gets cut off. Wait, it looks like they already cut the power to my house. This is simply terrible. They did this because I didn't follow the rules they set in time, so I'd better obey now. I'm going to have to change the color of my house to red, so I'm heading out to change the color of the house. But what is this here? Seriously, there's something really strange here. It looks like there are two people trapped here, and they're the homeless and the taxi driver. Man, what are you two doing here? Seriously, you don't deserve to be stuck in here. He said, we received level 1 punishment because we didn't obey the rules. Man, this is much more bizarre than it seems. You don't deserve to be in there. I'm going to buy clothes for you. So tell me, what color did you receive? Apparently, this guy received the color blue, and this other guy received the color red. Okay, I'll buy these clothes. But then this soldier arrived here. Can I buy clothes for them? So they'll finally obey the rules. But unfortunately, he disagreed, and now he just left. It seems they're going to have to stay here for a long time as an example, because they didn't obey the soldiers at all. So now I'm coming here to change the color of my house. I didn't receive a punishment because I partially obeyed what the soldiers asked. I'm not in prison, but my house has no electricity. Okay, I'm coming here to change the color of this house. Okay, I'm changing the color of the house to red. This entire roof is turning red. Seriously, this job is really important. I'm changing everything to red. Wait, but this right here is the military base. I wonder what happens inside there, because they are very prepared for anything that happens in this city. The electricity in my house still hasn't come back. Maybe I just need to change the color of my car. So now I'm going to do that. This is one of the most important things I can do. Perfect. Now my car is completely red, and my house should already be back to normal. I don't know when everything will go back to normal. And now the electricity finally came back. But my friend just came back here. He said, sorry for fighting with you, but I need help. If you want, you can tell me what happened, and I'll help you. Because you're my friend. I know you're not a bad person, so tell me what happened. He said, they want me to change my color to green, and I have 24 hours to finish. Man, this can't be true, but it looks like it is, because his house is green. So, here's the thing, I have some clothes that I can get for you, so I'm going to get everything, and this will help you a lot. So I just got here. These clothes are completely green, so he came here to change his avatar, and now he left. We also have to change the color of his car so he doesn't get punished. Being stuck here must be horrible. So now we're both coming here, and now he's going to give me this item. We're going to have to change the color of his car. He's already changing the color of the car. Okay, I'll change it too. But from what I realized, you have 24 hours to do everything. Now that I've done everything they asked, I'll only get another challenge tomorrow. And that's much worse than I thought. Now a few hours have passed, and we both changed the color of his car. But we're thinking about all of this. Don't you want to leave the city someday? I can't live in a city where there are such absurd rules. Everyone here has to obey the ridiculous rules that these soldiers, who understand nothing, simply create for the city. I want to have my house the color I want. He said I would escape if I had a helicopter. Okay, that's really good to know, because maybe I have a way to get that helicopter. Well, now I'm leaving here. I don't know if it's a good idea to tell him this, but I live in a house where, in my backyard, there's literally a helicopter. If I manage to steal that helicopter, I'll finally be able to escape the city. But now I'm taking my car because I want to visit the snow mountain. Now I'm arriving here in front, and there's a car completely destroyed on the ground. That's the taxi driver's car. It's bizarre what they did to this vehicle. Now there's a guy passing by here, and it looks like he's also going to the mountain. I really want to see this snowy mountain because I love the snow. So now I'm leaving my car here, and I'm coming over here. Now I'm finally arriving at the mountain, and it looks like they're selling hot chocolate. That looks really good. He even got some hot chocolate. He even turned red because it looks like it's really hot. Now he left the line, so I'm coming here too. And he also got hot chocolate. It looks like he received the color yellow. And now he's also coming here on the train. It looks like this guy received the color white, and you received the color brown. I'm the only one here who received the color red. He said, you should be happy. There was a guy who received the invisible color. Wait, but what would an invisible color be? I've never seen that before. Apparently, he doesn't know either. Okay, I'm going to leave here and go up the mountain. Now I'm coming up here because I want to go down the mountain using this vehicle. So I just got here, and it looks like there's a guy living on top of the mountain. Seriously, tell me what you're doing here, because it looks like you're not doing very well. But this guy came closer. He said he's a fugitive from the soldiers. He didn't follow the rules and received a level 3 punishment. Man, but what would a level 3 punishment be? I guess I won't find out anytime soon. The only person who got this punishment is here hiding. And now he came here to get this vehicle, and once again he's going to go down this mountain. Seriously, this looks really fun. You're really brave, but I think it's kind of bad that I know about your story, because if I know, more people in the city must know too, and someone will definitely report you. But I think that already happened, because the soldier is coming here. He's coming towards you. Man, this is your end. There's nothing you can do. He said, pretend we're friends and run away with me. I don't know if we have time to do that, but now I'm going down here. This is really cool, but now we have to get out of here. So I'm coming forward carefully, and we're going to get into my vehicle. This car is mine. Then he got in, and we're going back to the city. Wait, but there's a soldier coming here. He's coming in our direction. Okay, we have to leave now. So I'm going forward, but the helicopter is there. I can't go that way, but I also can't go back because there's a soldier coming. He's coming here, but now I dodged him and I'm escaping forward. Man, where are we going? I really don't know how I'm going to escape from them. Seriously, the soldier is already coming. I don't have any plan to get out of here, but I'm going to activate the car's turbo. And now, even if they try to arrest me, they won't be able to. And this helicopter is really fast. It's faster than I thought. I think it's going to be really easy to escape from here. Man, we need to find a way to leave this city together with my friend. Now I'm coming up here, but there's a border here. Okay, I'll have to go back. They literally built a border. Now I'm coming back here, but the helicopter landed and this soldier got out. Okay, we can't leave through this side, and we can't leave through the back either. And the soldier is getting closer. This really might be the end for us. Both soldiers are coming here. Okay, I'm going to escape now. They're shooting, and they literally destroyed my car. Okay, we have to get out of here because the car is completely broken. But now he's coming this way. He must have a plan. He wouldn't be coming up the mountain for no reason. But now he's getting really close. And here we have the windows. Wait, but before you go there, have you thought about stealing their helicopter? Because the helicopter is really close. It's right here, and they're coming toward us because they think we're in this vehicle. This is the perfect chance to steal the helicopter. So now we're going down here. I hope you know how to fly this thing. So he opened the door. Okay, I'm getting in too, and we're literally flying. They're checking if we're inside. Man, we're not in here. Now he's looking around, and we're already flying. Seriously, this is insane. We stole the helicopter. Wait, I just got up. Man, you can't escape. There are some people I want to rescue, and I need you to get them. He said, you have 30 seconds to call everyone to the helicopter. Okay, I'll do that. Now he's going down. We finally arrived here. I'm coming to get everyone, but I don't know where everyone is, but my friends are protesting. Okay, I'm coming here to get all of you. Everyone has to get on the helicopter now. Now they're finally coming here, but Bob's cousin still hasn't noticed. I'm going to have to go get Bob's cousin. You have to come here. We're all escaping. Everyone is getting inside now. So now he finally arrived. I'm going to press this button to close the door, and now we're going to escape. You can see the soldiers coming, but now it's too late because we escaped and we're going to another city. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just become a member of the channel and I'll add you on Roblox.